Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will present about band stop. Okay, this is my team member, name and metric number. Okay, we go to the next page. What in this? This is what include in this slide. Introduction, procedure, band stop circuit and result. When a low pass filter and a high pass filter are connect parallel to each other, a band stop filter is created. The key purpose of the band stop filter is to remove the same frequency band to stop it. Some other name, such as band reject or NOS or band elimination filter, often applied to the band stop filter as discussed earlier. There will be one cut-off frequency for high pass filter. Low pass filter also have one cut-off frequency, but there are two cut-off frequency for this band pass and band stop filter. A specific spectrum of frequency between the two cut-off frequency would be refused by this band stop filter. It enables frequency above the high cut-off frequency and the low cut-off frequency below. Based on the value of component using the circuit design, these two cut-off frequency are calculated. It as a stop band and two pass band for this filter. For a procedure, we know that for different frequency in the input, the circuit behaves either as an open or short circuit. At high frequency, the inductor acts like an open circuit and the capacitor acts like a short circuit. Low and high frequency, the circuit acts like an open circuit because the inductor and capacitor are connected in series. The mid-frequency range to which the filter acts as a short circuit depends on the value of the lower and upper cut-off frequency. We can see that this is a formula for find a frequency omega. Okay.
Okay, this is a band stop filter graph. The figure show that this is band stop filter, and then FL, negative FL is cut off frequency for low pass filter. Negative FH is cut off frequency for high pass filter. First, resistor, capacitor and inductor connected in series. Next, positive function generator connected to resistor and negative function generator connected to ground. Then channel 1 oscilloscope is connected between resistor and positive input of function generator. The negative input oscilloscope is connected to ground, and channel 2 is connected between capacitor and resistor, and its negative input also connected to ground. This is derived of the transfer function, and this is the calculation for band stop pass filter, and we're using the formula 1 over 2 pi square root LC. And this is the result for the band stop for 1 kilohertz, 5 kilohertz and 10 kilohertz frequency.
Based on the observation on VR, finally we can calculate the current of resistor by using IR equal to VR per R. which is 20 ohm. This is the board plot graph 1. From here we know that the IMAX is 94.031. For the discussion, the bandstop filter circuit is made up of a single voltage source represented by the function generator, capacitor, inductor and resistor. The output voltage is measured across the capacitor and inductor, which are linked in series, with the amplitude set at 2 Vp. The output voltage is stated for frequencies ranging from 1 kHz to 10 kHz. It can be concluded that when the frequency climbs from 1 kHz to 10 kHz, the output value decreases and there is a voltage drop between 3 kHz and 5 kHz. This bandstop filter will filter out a specific range of frequencies. The two cut-off frequencies, there is a space. Only frequencies that are greater than the higher cut-off frequency and lower than the lower cut-off frequency are allowed. These two cut-off frequencies are defined by the component value utilized in the circuit design. The goal of a bandstop filter is to reject a specific range of frequencies in a signal while allowing the circuit frequency to fall below the lower cut frequency and rise beyond the higher cut-off frequency dependent on the component value. For conclusion, bandstop filter are filter circuits that remove a certain band of frequency from an input signal known as a bandstop. The bandstop filter reduces or eliminates frequencies inside the bandstop, leaving only frequencies above or below it to be output. Bandpass filter predominantly attenuates high frequencies, resulting in an output that only contains frequencies that fall inside the bandpass. Bandstop filter, like other filters, do not generate the frequency that they output. Instead, they attenuate or reject the frequencies in the bandpass. The bandstop filter will not produce a frequency that is not present in the input signal. Finally, the type of element utilized in the construction of filters determines whether they are passive or active. Filters are categorized as low pass, high pass, band pass, band stop, and other sort of filter based on their performance. That's all from us. Thank you.